Today we're going to be making this pretty origami cat, and for the occasion, I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing these ears, these artificial ears, which are intended to be reminiscent to those of a typical domesticated feline. So, as you can see, I've made several of these already. Here's what it looks like with 20 centimeter paper. Already I think this size is a bit excessive given how little detail the model has. We're going to be using 2 sheets of paper for this, and in case I didn't already say, we are going to be using glue, to be clear. So if you don't like that, this is your final warning. So without further ado, my cat is going to be purple, so I'm going to start with the white side up, and we're going to fold in half along the diagonals. And I'm going to be using this annoying bone to protect my nails. Then fold in half horizontally and vertically. Fold one edge to the center. And rotate the model and fold these 2 edges to the center as well. Next, we will divide these little squares in half diagonally. So fold these 2 edges together. And we will do this on the other side as well. So we have some hidden paper over here, so we're going to release this, bring it on top here, and fold these 2 flaps forward. Next, turn the model over, and we're going to valley fold along this pre-existing crease. Going to rotate the model as shown and fold this flap over leftward, allowing this here to slide over. And fold this back. So now valley fold, bringing this edge together with this one, and there's a pre-existing crease here. Do this on the other side. Next, valley fold, bringing this edge together with this vertical crease here. again 45 degrees. And we're going to be doing an inside reverse fold here. And I should mention there's going to be quite a few inside reverse folds in this model. So proficiency with such operations is encouraged for best results. Next, fold along, I think we call it the angle bisector, like this. Do the same on the back. So the next step, I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to be doing an inside reverse fold for the head. I'm going to be very careful here, not for the origami, but for my nails. About to here, maybe a bit further out. I guess this should be like maybe a 90-degree angle here, maybe a little less. So we now release trap paper in here. Trapped paper. Turn the model over and do the same thing on the back. You push this down a bit. Turn this over again. And we will make a 45-degree valley fold here, bringing this edge together with this one. Same thing on the back. And valley fold downwards as shown. Next thing, this step may be a bit complicated, so open up the head a bit and push this center crease upward. We're going to turn it into a mountain fold, but it will create a bit of an indentation here, which is what's supposed to happen. So when you flatten it out, it should look like this. And next, we will do an inside reverse fold parallel to this edge, or roughly parallel, just to shape the head a bit. Could be better, but that'll do for now. And to shape this leg, we're going to valley fold this downward on a bit of an angle, about to here-ish. Yeah, you can do it to taste. And it may be tempting to repeat on the back, but this model is not symmetrical, so do not do that. And we will next mountain fold here to narrow the leg. And it should look like this on the other side. Let me make this a bit more firm. And we will now do an outside reverse fold for this paw. Again, shape to taste. and I'm not being super careful, so you don't necessarily want it to look exactly like mine. So next, I already went a bit ahead, but we're going to mount and fold here, open this paw up and do a bit of a mount and fold to narrow or to shape the paw. And moving on to the back, next we valley fold such that this edge meets this one, like this. And we mount and fold again to narrow the leg. So something like this on the other side. And we make a valley fold here for the paw, the very front paw. I'm doing my best, and narrow it in a similar fashion that we did before, just by making a tiny inside reverse fold. We'll pretend it looks a little bit better, but the final step for this unit is to make mount and folds over here, rounding the shoulders of the cats, I suppose. My goodness. And there we have it. So on to the next half. So again, I'm going to start wide side up, and we're going to fold in half horizontally and vertically. Flip the model over and fold in half along the diagonal. I'm going to fold this diagonal the other way as well. This is technically optional, but it will help in the future. So I'm going to valley fold along this other diagonal. So next, valley fold on what I think is called the angle bisector. And we will mount and fold along this diagonal. Next step, we're going to be creating a valley fold here, and a mountain, well actually this mountain fold already exists. So fold this outward like that, and create a valley fold here. Next step is to inside reverse fold this point along pre-existing creases. So make these two mountain folds and make this a valley fold, like this. Next, we're going to open this up a little bit and valley fold along these two angle bisectors like this. We will now do an inside reverse fold along these creases we just made. So, like this for one side. And like this for the other side. Next step, fold this flap leftward, and we're going to valley fold the top downward, making this edge meet that one. Like this. Fold firmly, and I recommend making this a mountain fold as well. Next, we're going to perform an open sink fold. So open this model up a little, and all of these creases on the outside should be mountain folds, like this. These three creases should be made valley folds, like this. And we've sunk this corner inside the model. So it should look like that. Next up, bring this flap back to the left and fold this downward, a valley fold along this corner and this little point here, like that. And we will repeat on the other side. Whoops. So unfold this one, and we will make an inside reverse fold, but this one's a bit annoying because we're going to be creasing through quite a few layers. So technically, I don't recommend pre-creasing because it's a lot of layers to fold through, and it's easier to just free fold it, I guess, for lack of a better term. So we start at this point here. Sorry if this is difficult to understand, but okay. I heard a slight tearing, but so as we reverse, we're bringing this edge in alignment with, I believe, this crease. Okay. I'm going to try to use this bone. It would be easier if I had normal fingernails for this, but we'll make do. And we're going to narrow the tail with 2 mountain folds on either side. Either meaning both. The tail you want to be symmetrical, so make sure the mountain folds are about the same. So something like that, and then we close this back up. And the last step for shaping the tail is to make an inside reverse fold, technically. So we can just open this up, valley fold downward a bit, and close it back up. Next step, we're going to fold, also this would be here, we're going to fold this leg downward, again to taste, and we will fold this corner to this one here. And inside reverse fold inside. Like this. Next up, here's the fun part, to shape the back paws and legs. So inside reverse fold here. This may take a minute. Something like that. We're going to make 2 more inside reverse folds, or maybe 3 more. Something like that. And fold the paw backwards. And one last inside reverse. Forwards like that. The paw should be a little bit bigger, but so don't make it look exactly like mine. Also, we do another narrowing inside reverse fold like that. Okay, that's not very helpful, but hopefully you get the idea. Just to show you a better example, here's one way you can try to make it look like. So now for the other back paw, we're going to, of course, inside reverse, making it look something like this. And the next few steps are about the same as the previous 2. And it is important that these back paws should be roughly in alignment so that the cat can properly balance. And again, here's the slightly better example of how these back paws may look. So I believe we're technically finished with the second half. The next step is to glue them together. So I will use my Ahu stick to coat this general region here. And we will bring these two halves together, somewhat like this. Again, you can do it to taste. And the final step is to make a small indentation here to shape the head, and you can shape the rest to your liking, but you've technically finished the model. So I hope you found the tutorial mildly helpful, and good job if you were able to complete it. I love you. Have a great day.